A lot of people express their love by saying, "I'll die for you." Okay, but what about living for me? What about you being so healed and abundant within yourself that the way that you will be with me, interact with me, and everything that you will give me will be top notch, will be of the highest quality? But in order to provide that to others, you need to put yourself first. Sounds contradicting, but it's not. Keep on listening. Welcome to Conscious Matters. I'm Melissa. On this channel, I talk about conscious living through empowerment and holistic wellness, especially mindfulness. If you're not even putting your own self as a priority, who's going to do that for you? You have the responsibility to choose your own well-being and to put it on top of your list every single day, so you can be the most expansive version of yourself to give so much to others. And for that, you need to love yourself first as you are. Loving yourself enough to do what is adding to your cup instead of depleting it. Loving yourself enough to remove yourself from situations and relationships that are negative for you, that are putting you down, even if you have to love them from a distance. So love yourself first exactly as you are. And to do that, 𝗁𝗲 H', the self-development author, says that one thing that she used to do every single morning is to look at herself in the mirror and ask herself, what can I do to make myself happy today? And that's the mindset to have, because the first thing that we often do when we look at the mirror is like, oh, I have bags under my eyes. Oh, I have a zit. Or, oh, I don't like the way that I look today. And instead of that, removing all of this negative thinking and be like, you know what? I love you as you are. What can I do to make you happy today? Instead of waiting for someone to make you happy. And putting yourself as your top priority also means that you need to start treating yourself kindly, lovingly, and with care. And for that, you need a lot of self-acceptance, a lot of self-forgiving or forgiveness for the mistake that you made, the regrets that you have, for failing yourself for whatever reason in the past, for not being where you want to be right now. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for all of that. Accept yourself and tweak whatever you want to tweak, but you are good enough as you are right now. Doesn't mean that there's no room for improvement, because there's always room for improvement and growth. And I personally think that is the whole goal of being here on this earth, is from age 0 to whatever age we end up our life, is to have this evolution, this growth, this learning experiences to become a more you, if I can say, like a more true you, a more abundant within yourself you. Be softer and kinder to yourself. If you, like me or many other people, we are so hard on ourselves. We need to be kinder and softer with ourselves, and to start now also, like not when I'll be a CEO, when I'll be a wife, when I'll be a father, when I'll be X, or when I have this promotion, when I have that amount of money in my bank account, when I have the relationship that I desire, then I will. No. Start now. When you can start now, start now. Don't wait. Don't wait, because you are your top priority. So once again, if you love yourself enough, you will do what will fill up your cup, so you can give all of the overflow to other people. But if you have so little, it's going to be hard to be able to impact positively in the life of others. Sounds selfish? It might be, but in some situations, and depending if you have been the contrary all of your life, you have been an overgiver, a people pleaser, a super duper empath, and taking other people's problems on your back, it's time for you to become a little bit more selfish, if not a lot more selfish. Focus on yourself. Turn off the outside noise, criticism, gossiping, taking the burden of others. Let that go. Let go of everything that doesn't serve you anymore, or hasn't served you at all, like from the get-go. Because once again, you have to care about yourself enough to choose your well-being in every single situation, no matter how hard the decision might be. And just like I said in the video, the self-care video that I made, I think it was my very first YouTube video a few months back, you've got to help yourself first in order to help others. If you are very deep in your own pit, how are you going to see the light to help others? Be in your own flow or in the zone in order to create beliefs, habits, adopting a new behavior, taking new decisions and actions that are fully aligned with who you are, with your worth, with your value, with everything that you stand for to create the life that you desire. But for that, you need to put yourself first so you can declutter, focus, know what you're about, and go for it. And it's not only you, it has to be everyone putting themselves as a top priority so they can heal themselves, love themselves, care for themselves, and develop themselves into the more fulfilled version of themselves. If we were all doing that, it will add up and it will bring so much less trauma, much less traumas going around, and so much more positivity, so much more clarity, so much more solidarity between people. Because once you're so clear and loving and abundant about yourself, you can only transmit that to others. So imagine if all of us, all of the people in this world were doing that, how impactful that could be onto the collective. So we all have that responsibility. I read somewhere on the internet the word responsibility written not in the normal way of the term, but responsibility, as if each of us has the ability to respond to whatever is happening in our life. And our responsibility now is to respond in a way that fills our cup, that pushes us to be better, to do better, to make better decisions too. So we all have that responsibility and we all have that ability to respond. So let's make our response the most rewarding for ourselves and for the collective at the same time. These two can coexist beautifully. Your individuality and the collective. Whatever you're doing for yourself, even though it can sound selfish, it can feel selfish, if at the end of the day you can pour that into the collective, it's wonderful. It's great. It adds to humanity in a way, no matter how big or how small the scale is. So share in the comments, are you putting yourself as your top priority? Are you at the very top of your list? If not, share why, and if you even think it's that important to put yourself as your top priority. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, stay true, keep showing up for yourself, and let your soul lead the way.